Oh.
Well,
this is great.
I know you're all waiting to turn this camera around. I'm keeping the suspense high.
Turn it.
I don't want to. Should I? Should I? Okay. What are two dogs doing in the middle of the freaking desert? So good morning everybody, here from our small but effective apartment in Santiago de Chile.
Yay! Yay! Today we are making our second vlog here and we will go explore the Gran Torre Santiago.
We had a little sneak peek of it on a rooftop far away. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it is the tallest building in all of South America, so it is pretty big. Afterwards, we will see if we can head to Plaza Italia, which is where all the protests have been taking place.
Yeah, so today we are the 1st of February 2020, which means that the protest is still going at large. So we definitely will see some aftermath.
Yes.
So I guess we'll head down and to the metro and to the tower.
So to ride the metro here, you need a bib card, and then you can refill it and do trips. I'm seriously stuck in between these numbers. It's all like this. Why do I get stuck? So, we found the tower.
Yeah, I think that's it, right?
I think that's it too. It seems pretty tall.
Are you a little bit afraid? I know last time at the Petronas Tower.
I haven't thought about it yet, but I'm sure once we stand in the elevator then I'm gonna shit my pants. So just as the Petronas Towers, this is also one big shopping mall.
Yeah.
Like you literally just walk into an enormous shopping mall.
Yeah, that is because it's made by the same architect.
Let's hope they have a ticket for us.
Celulares, llaves, monedas, bolsas.
So that was fairly easy. 15,000 Chilean peso per person, which is around, what, 18-20 euros?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of much, but wanted to splurge because we like to go up to in these tall buildings.
At least you didn't get stuck again.
And the elevators go up every 10 minutes, and there was no queue today, so...
Well,
This is great.
yeah. It's a little bit highlighted today. I know you're all waiting to turn this camera around. I'm keeping the suspense high.
Turn it.
I don't want to. Should I? Should I? Okay. Look at this.
Can you see this wire?
Wow, yeah.
So apparently that is men who are working cleaning windows out on this building 300 meters high.
Imagine having
I
that
think they
job.
need some kind of medal for doing that work, like seriously. So this is what you might call the escalators to heaven.
Ooh.
Open sky exits.
I hope I'm not going to heaven, would you?
Oh yeah. I was also thinking Chile is known for earthquakes.
Oh, these buildings are so well built
I really
that
hope so.
probably it's the most safest place to be in here
During an earthquake.
than anywhere else in other buildings, because I assume these are so engineered.
So now we're at the highest floor you can get to, and the reason it's called open sky is because it's literally an open sky. We're outside now. Anyways, I would like to point out where we went in the last vlog. So here you have San Cristobal Hill, and behind that you have the city center of Santiago, like the old historical city center, and we live just around over there. So it's fairly easy, we just took a metro to here.
Everything is pretty close to each other. All the touristic places, if you only have like a couple of days here, it's quite easy to get around, to be honest.
So we weren't ready for heaven yet. We are heading down again. It's the first flower you've given me ever. Oh, our beer is here.
That's more important to you, I guess, than a flower?
Yes. This is my favorite Belgian beer, and I haven't had it 7 months. So after we have enjoyed our beer, we will see if we can head to Plaza Italia if there's no protest going on today, because we just can't be part of that. If something happens, our insurance don't cover, and it's just a mess. So if it's all good, we will go and check that out, see the aftermath of all the protests.
Ching.
So we just got off the metro station closest to Plaza Italia, because the metro station at Plaza Italia has been completely destroyed, and around us there's just graffiti everywhere.
So this was a commercial center. Everything is closed off, as you can see.
Yeah. Everything around this neighborhood is just completely destroyed.
Yeah. So all stores are closed.
So this is basically where they call it the ground zero of the demonstrations. Don't worry at home. It's quite safe to walk during the day.
Yeah.
So this used to be the Baquedano metro station, right next to the Plaza Italia. They had to close it down because it was just trashed and burned down.
Right? How many did they destroy? Like 17?
17 in one night, yes.
In one night.
But this one they haven't reopened. That's how bad it was.
Oh, I guess this is the entrance of the what was to be a metro station, I guess. As you can see, they closed it off.
So right behind me is the Plaza Italia. This is where more than 1 million people were gathered back in October to protest against the rise in metro prices. But it was not just that. It's basically the income inequality in this country is getting bigger, and people just want a better standard of life. That's how I understand it, at least. And now they want to have a new government and want the president to resign. I think that's what it's come to, and that's what they still fight for. There's definitely a big unrest. There's big tension in this city. But as two foreigners, I would say I feel very safe, actually, because we are not the targets, the government's the target. So I would like to point out one last thing before we leave this place, which is right behind me. We see the Gran Torre Santiago, which we've just been in 300 meters on top, and it was all fancy and a really good experience. And then we come here and you just see the contrast, complete contrast to all the like revolution going on. And I must say it's really, really interesting to visit at this time. We're trying not to be too partial because it's really not our place. We just would like to show you how it's like visiting right now. So that was Plaza Italia, 30th January 2020.
Thus, our time in Santiago came to an end. But before we left,
we decided that someone was in dire need of a new haircut.
And apparently this is a Chilean haircut.
Glenn was finally ready for our next destination. So we are boarding the plane to Punta Arenas. So we hopped on an airplane to the deep south of Chile.
Oh, it's so cold compared to Santiago. Wow, wow.
In our next vlog, we discover what is lurking at the end of the world as we know it. Guess it's still the mating season. Thanks for watching.